Hey everyone, so this will be what I will call a real world test comparison here between the Amazon Fire HD10, this is the 2019 version, which actually has the same exact processor as the 2021 versions, just 1 or 2 gigabytes less of RAM. And then this is the Onn, that is the 10-inch Pro model, the Surf Pro model, is basically what they call it. Both these are 10.1 inches. Both of these do have decent sized bezels on them, as you can see, but this I think has a little bit thicker down here, but not as thick on the side. But both of these are the same size. I had these both hooked up to my home Wi-Fi. Both of these were paid for with my own money, so I am not being sponsored by anybody in these videos. But of course, if you want to sponsor me, of course, let me know. But I am not being sponsored. Both of these were bought with my own money. These are both very similar. Both are on Android, but both have their own skins of it, like any type of Android. So this is using Onn's skin, which is pretty much stock for the most part Android, I would say. But you have a little bit of Walmart stuff on it. Like this thing down here is for Walmart. So I guess Onn is Walmart's brand. And then Amazon is, of course, running Amazon Fire Skin, which is pretty dang different from stock Android. But you can still get the Google Play Store right there. Just check out my channel or Google it if you don't know how to do so. And I highly recommend you do so, so that way you can get all the apps. So let's just jump on into this thing here. So I'm going to use Silk Browser on the Amazon. That's what it comes with from the get-go. And then on here I'm going to use Chrome because, again, that's what it comes with from the get-go. So we're just going to use what they come with. So I think that's what most people would do. And personally, I like both apps here. Both of them have 32 gigabytes of storage. This has 2 gigabytes of RAM. Here, let's restart that one real fast because that was still on the deleting history. Both these histories have been deleted now as well. This has actually 3 gigabytes of RAM. This is running a MediaTek processor. I don't know what the Onn has. It doesn't say on their box. I'm going to guess it's also a MediaTek processor of some sort. And again, the Amazon 2019 is just like the 2021 as far as processors go. Both have the same exact processor in them, but the 2019 version has 2 gigabytes of RAM. The 2021s either have 3 or 4 gigabytes of RAM. The only difference that really should make is when you are reopening apps, as like we'll do at the very end here. That's where you'll see, because this only has 2 gigabytes of RAM, will suffer. Alright, so for some reason, the Onn does not do mobile websites. I don't know why. It does not open up, it opens up the mobile website, not the main website. I don't know why that is. Whereas the Amazon does the main website from the get-go. So Amazon is a little bit faster here. Both brightnesses are up all the way, but this is so much brighter. This is pretty dark. Coloration though, they both look pretty good. Even when I use this thing by itself, I didn't notice that the screen is definitely darker. I have to have it on about double of what I usually have my devices on in order for me to actually like how bright they are. This thing is pretty dark. Alright, we'll keep it on that. So, oh, not Pokemon again. So you can see both of them are just fine on loading websites such as Pokemon.com there. Best Buy will be a different story, like it always is with basically any tablet I've ever done, besides for iPads and then higher end Androids. Loading into it is just fine. No issues loading in here. Amazon is going to be a bit quicker though. And again, this for some reason is not going to do the desktop website. It only does mobile until you click onto it. You can see too the different aspect ratios here. This is a little bit more this way, where this is more this way with their screens. You can see how much of a difference in height here. And then again, the bezels are a bit different too. We'll go on to the AirPods here. 1, 2, 3. Both of these have very good sensitivity. You barely have to touch things for it to react to you. Yeah, I mean, there's no complaints on that whatsoever. Build quality is about the same. I want to say the Onn is a little bit better build quality, if you want to say that, because Amazon is all plastic, where this is, I think this is actually glass, I want to say. And then the back, I believe, is some sort of metal. So this feels a little bit more premium, if you will, than what this feels. Not to say the Amazon feels bad, it just doesn't feel quite as good. It feels plasticky, which, according to Amazon, makes it more durable, which I'm sure it does. I don't know why this is not. There we go. Alright, let's get out of that. Again, you can see I only have that open. One weird thing to note here is when you go into your apps that are open, your active apps, it flips the image around. Weird. I don't know why. It's very weird. Next, we'll go into the Google Play Store. 1, 2, 3. Again, you can download it on basically any Fire tablet that you want. Alright, both are very quick on the App Store, as one would expect. Next here, we're going to some Asphalt 8. Make sure my volumes are off. And volume is off. I'm going to flip this thing around a bit here. That might be why the image is flipped around too, which is weird on the apps. So it's going to Asphalt. 1, 2, 3. Both of these have been recently updated for all these apps I'm doing. Again, both are on the same Wi-Fi, which is just my home Wi-Fi, which ranges somewhere between, depending on the time and day I'm using it, between 100 to like 150-ish megabytes per second or so. So there, the Onn's actually quicker. There we go. We're just go ahead and do that. Yes, whatever. That's fine. That can get out of my way. Alright, sorry, I cut that out. This is just doing a whole bunch of stuff. Because they're on the same account. So we'll flip through these different cards here. Alright, we'll leave it on those cars that I'm on. Go home. So the nice thing about the Onn is it will flip back to how you have it. The Amazon does not do such things. I find that very nice on the Onn. Next we're going to Roblox here. 1, 2, 3. I will have a gaming video of this some point probably this week. The Amazon, I already have one from probably 2 years ago when I bought this thing originally. So this is loading in apps faster, but this was doing online browsing faster. Both these are supposed to be full HD displays. And then this is where that 2 gigabytes of RAM is actually going to come in a little bit not so good. 2 is when you're opening up multiple things at the same time here. Alright, then we'll do a sound test here using YouTube's. We'll do some royalty-free music, of course. 1, 2, 3. Both of these do have 2 speakers, and actually both very similarly placed. Both do have Dolby Atmos. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll get this into position. Alright, let's start with the Onn here. Both of these are at the 20-second mark. Volume is up all the way. Speakers are 1 here and 1 here. So that is up all the way. They're adequate. They're not bad sounding, but they're also not very loud. So, too far. So 20-second mark here, same mark. Volume up all the way. Again, just like those, actually the speaker grills, I guess you call those, are a bit smaller here, but here and here, just like on the Onn. So to me, the Amazon sounds louder, and it sounds a little bit better. You guys let me know. Of course, it will sound different in real life, like everything, when it's not going through a camera. There we go. Alright, now we'll reopen all these apps here. See, is this still upside down? Okay, so what this does is you have to have your camera on this side here. Otherwise, it flips apps upside down, which is pretty funny. Right. So again, this is where the gigs of RAM are going to come into play. Oh, I'm surprised that reset. The other video I did of this comparison with my A7, this did not reset itself at all. So, okay, yeah, that's that. Alright, no reset, no reset. Asphalt. No reset. That is going to reset. I'll be right back once that's done loading. Alright, back onto Roblox. No reset. So again, this is where that extra gigabyte of RAM comes in clutch. As on, again, if you get the 2021 version of this, is better. You guys can check out my comparisons between the 2021 version I have on my channel if you want to see how well it reloads stuff. Not versus the Onn, but versus other things I have. No reset. For that reset. So the Onn is definitely going to be better if you want multiple apps open at the same time over the 2019 version of the Amazon. Otherwise, the 2020 version will keep apps open just as well of the Amazon. But it'll be just the same on speed here. Yeah, so that is that comparison here between the 2019 Amazon Fire HD10 and the Onn Surf Pro 10.1. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, I appreciate ya. Hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye.